Need some wave clear.
Yep, that will be the play. They go ahead and lock it in. So standard top lane matchup.
Side of SKT, long team fights where Ezreal and Vladimir can kite, sustain, and get through fights. Seems some early picks. Could be a devastating bot lane turret dive as we've seen again.
Yeah. And he's already doing a pretty good job.
No summoners.
Yeah, he's going to get locked down. Tether coming through. Big burst of damage from the Graves. Helps take him down. Wolf actually finds the first blood. He decides to wrap around for yet another gank. Meanwhile, Wolf, he's clearing out some wards. He's going to have to try to sprint up the lane. Spirit locks him down with the bolo shot. Plants coming through. Heal over the wall from Bang, keeping him alive for now. One more hit would have done it, but Wolf is able to make it out with his life. At least for the moment. Now Peanut getting jumped on. Faker's wall coming through. Faker and a flash over the wall. Exhaust immediately comes down. He goes low. Has to enter the Sanguine pool. Won't get much more damage in for the pop on the Hemo Plague. And now SKT, they have to kite back. One more shot onto Peanut would do it. Faker gets rooted up. Doesn't have the pull, and he goes down. Tucson finds the kill. Meanwhile, Wolf falls over by the blue buff. Kuro picking that one up solo. 2 kills on the board for a Freak of Freaks. Good turnaround from them.
Could have been more. Kuro decided not to persist with going around the tower.
Just the toughest opposition in the league. But overall, still pretty good. Huni with the roam down. Trying to get this pinch down onto Kuro. Peanut's nearby. He's going to flash in for this one. Knocks him up with Keeper's Verdict. Now Peanut arriving into the line, plus collateral damage. Takes him out. They find the kill. Roll the hunt pop by Spirit, but there's just no way.
Teleport's coming in.
Yeah, TP's coming through. They're going to be looking for a dive on the bottom lane. Marn and Spirit wrapping around from behind. Tucson taking a lot of damage, but it's going to be 5 members in the bottom side. Bang and Wolf in such a rough spot. Bang gets caught out, knocked up by the depth charge, and taken out as Kuro pops him with that threaded volley, and that should be first brick going over to Afrika.
But in team fights, so much harder in a big map to be able to achieve as they want Wolf.
Oh, Wolf, and he's just going to get popped. Strangledorns won't even have a chance to knock him up. He just goes down. The damage from Kuro and Spirit.
Want to fight right now.
Kramer can open up with the Ash Arrow. Let's see who he's going to try to choose. Kuro in a very nice position for the Weaver's Wall to cut off the rest of SKT. Ash Arrow comes out. They find Wolf. They'll slow him up. Weaver's Wall cutting out the rest of SK Telecom from retreating back towards that tier 2 tower. Peanut going to jump over with the collateral damage. Baker's still up front, soaking up as much as he can. He's still relatively safe on the Vladimir. Did use the Ghost.
As the third spawn, and another one that SKT could probably afford to give up as Marin's overstayed.
Huni's pretty far forward as well. Kuro tossed out that Weaver's Wall, but the rest of the team playing around this bottom side, looking to pick off Huni. Hit by the Ash Out, dragged back in with the Dredge line, and he goes down. So they do find it, so now no tanky front line here for SK Telecom.
Not much lockdown left, though. Spent it yet.
And started up here, dragging down to half. See how much they want to commit in for this. Weaver's Wall coming down. Huni and Peanut going to be stuck inside the pit. They go ahead, they smite away the dragon. Now Marn all by himself. Dredge line's away. Try to get out. Depth charge just pop up Faker and Peanut, stopping them from dancing in onto the Nautilus. SKT looks like they're just going to try to exit here. So they're going to pinch in for this one. Huni's going to get sped up, rooted immediately.
3-man grasping roots.
Yeah, that's going to be the end of the chase here for SK Telecom. Oh, Faker, no, he goes big, flashes in on top of Kramer. Protobelt coming down. Hemo Blake ticks away, and Faker comes up with the massive kill. Zoni is thrown down to dodge out on those Strangledorns, and now Faker can just try to exit on the backside of the fight. Huni really far forward, tried desperately to take out Kuro, will not be able to do so. Pays for that one with his life, but man, Faker just diving in.
That's why the 3-man grasping roots I thought was going to be massive, the sort of thing that would be lost in translation.
Would have had to use the exhaust, which he would certainly like to hold on for a future fight. Weaver's Wall thrown down. Faker going to get cut off. Does not have the flash. Goes into the Sanguine pool.
No Zhonya's
not available. He's going to try to sustain as much as he can, but it's just too much. Afrika. Nice collapse by 4 members. They take him out.
It's probably the best time they have to take the Baron short of future kills. Map, which pushing up lane slowly is, oh, the turn on Peanut.
Yeah, Peanut going to get locked down, popped up by the depth charge. He gets taken out. Now that the Graves is eliminated, 45 seconds on his death timer. That should be the turn on to Baron for Afrika. Uni will go ahead.
Contest.
Yeah, they're going to try to just get some turrets in. Now they're in danger of getting collapsed on.
And they stop mid lane from going down. They can. This is really good from the side of Afrika Freaks.
It's top lane.
It's all about those picks.
The hunt from Spirit, leaps forward, trying to get on the Peanut. He quick draws away, but now he's going to get cut off by this Weaver's Wall, targeted out by Kuro, and very well may fall. Redemption coming down. Is it enough to keep him alive? Yes, it is. Right on the backside, it comes through, and Spirit gets popped, stunned into the wall by Huni. And they finish him off, and Peanut barely makes it out with his life.
Get fast.
Cloud Drake now going to be pushed over to Afrika Freaks.
9,000 gold lead. 8,000, I guess, more accurately. It's a big, deep teleport.
TP going onto the ward. Peanut's already dead. Kuro coming up with the kill, and now Marin wrapping around from above.
What they want now, he's slowed down, loses the home guards, they'll back away. This needs to be Baron. Be down on every member. Talia Wall will slow them, though.
Yeah, TP's coming into the pit. Huni, they're going to try to commit into this one. He does have the Keeper's Verdict. He's going to charge it up, but the Baron already goes over. He boots Spirit away.
Faker.
Very barely, though. He dashing in Faker, going in, throws down that Hemo Plague, but still gets popped. Has to go straight into the zone. He just can't come up with a single kill yet. Takes a ton of damage from the seismic jump, and will get picked off. Kuro comes up with a kill now. Huni trying to exit, flashes away on the top side of the pit, but he's going to get his GA popped. In the meantime, Bang and Wolf kiting around this bottom side of the pit. Get a lot of damage through onto Spirit, but they cannot finish him off. And that is just going to be utter devastation for SK Telecom. Baron buff going over to Afrika. They don't get shredded through by Afrika Freaks. 3 stacks going forward for them, plus Baron buff. One as Afrika consistently apply pressure. Spirit jumping in, facing the sand, forcing the Sand Queen pull out from Faker. So just losing even more HP. Bottom turret falls, mid will follow suit here. A couple more hits will take it out, and Marin's got the wave ready to go in top. You can just have to think that SKT are going to get strangled out of this game.
So Weaver's Wall once again. Peanut has flash.
Thorn's thrown down. Won't get popped up. Is able to back himself into that corner, but that's going to be all 3 inhibitors falling. SKT, can they do anything? Faker poking in from the sidelines. But Huni wasn't in range.
You see where somehow Faker and Bang with their sustained damage can clean up, but when they're wearing Elder Dragon, when they're wearing the Baron, he looks far away, and Huni's caught.
Yeah, way out of position. He's going to get locked down. Big Keeper's Verdict might just keep him alive, but Kuro's there to try to follow up. He does not have a flash to get over the wall, and he will go down. Meanwhile, Faker getting popped up by the depth charge. Goes really low, goes into the Sanguine pool, pushing forward, trying to get some HP back, but he just can't do it. Kuro comes up with a double kill, and now Afrika, with 2 members dead on the side of SK Telecom, will be pushing in, looking to end the game. Dredge line forward onto Bang. Catches him up, forces out both of those summoner spells. The turrets are now collapsing. Peanut flashing over the Weaver's Wall, trying to keep himself alive, but there's nothing that SKT can do to defend the base. They will lose this game too, and Afrika Freaks will keep their hopes alive, and they'll be taking us to game number 3.
And it was so disciplined from Afrika Freaks. They did it so cleanly.